Today on YTP Presents, I'm going to tie two cats' tails together and make them run the opposite way. Well, folks, here it is. And I told you that I would be reviewing yet another one of my figures. Um, this one has got to be the best one of them all, in my opinion. It is Dracula. Now, as you can see, it is an awfully big case. So this is gonna take some time. But I'm glad that I saved this. Uh, Not for last, because I have a few more behind it that I'm going to do, but I'm glad I didn't review this earlier. But anyway, the reason why I say this is my favorite figure is because I've always been a fan of Dracula, vampires, and the like. And this figure just really screams vampire. Uh, it is it comes from us from Universal Studios Monsters, home of the original monsters. It's got the Dracula logo, very stylized. The figure itself, as you can see, is very well detailed. You just look at those eyes and you get the sense of being drawn in by them. Anyway, he also comes with a wolf, and he comes in what can only be described, in my opinion, as a huge bubble. He is for ages 8 and up. I don't know if you can make that out up there, but let me see if I can scan that in. Well, sorry folks, but it looks like I can't get any more into him. But anyway, I think that they did a wonderful job in the sculpt. I like the way they included his necklace. He is more of a um, statue than anything else. He really doesn't fit the action figure uh, action figure thing, but he does have some articulation. Uh, to me, it looks as if he might have some articulation in the arms and maybe in the head, but also what he comes with, and probably another reason why this is one of my favorite figures, is he comes with a wolf. I don't know what exactly, if it's a gray wolf or even if it's just a generic kind of wolf, but anyway, because he's my favorite, he will be staying in the box, which, as I said, is very huge. Um, he has a stylized background, so it's not like it's like they had it in mind to keep it in the box, because They could have just put a blank poster board behind him, but instead they chose to even stylize the backing so that it looks like a field behind him. I don't know if you can get that, but that's what it is to me. And there looks to be something in the background which I can't really make out, but it looks like some sort of card or something. On the backing of the box is the picture is a picture of what Dracula would look like out of his box. You know, with the sweeping cape, which I love the sweeping cape thing. I think that is a very important to detail look. Uh, it comes with a write-up, which I will read right now. Sleeping in a coffin by day and preying on beautiful women by night, the man called Count Dracula is not a man but a vampire. Following his voyage from the mountains of Transylvania to London, the 1931 Stoker's novel remains the most iconic. Which is, accurate to a T. Right now, most vampires, they glitter, woo, and all this other stuff. And they, they do just really, in my opinion, moronic things. So that's my rant. Anyway, on the bottom, you will see Frankenstein over here. He will be coming sooner or later. The mini mates of Dracula box set, which I think looks really cool, and the Frankenstein box set, which, to be honest, I hope I also get. This comes to us from Diamond Select Toys and comicshoplocator.com. Okay. Don't know where that is, but both, I'm guessing, are novelty stores. Anyway, this is the definitive Dracula to me. They have gone way too stylized and way too out of their way with wanting to change the perception of vampires from Anne Rice's, with one vampire, Louis, who wants to keep his humanity and all that kind of stuff, and Lestat, who really just wants to be a vampire, and that character I fell in love. Well, I shouldn't say that, but as a character, I wouldn't be in love with the guy. Trust me, but he was a great character of Anne Rice's. But Dracula has always intrigued me because he was always a vicious yet beautiful creature to me. I think he's gotten way too wimpy. I don't like this whole Edward Jacob thing, which I will rant about in later reviews, but for now, this is my Dracula review. So anyway, that is about covers my figure of Dracula. I hope you enjoyed it, and please stay tuned as my next figure will be none other than Sandy. Those of you who have stayed tuned with my figures will know that Sandy is the sister or girlfriend or whatever you want to call her of Rotten Sam, the Living Dead doll. And that will be on my next review. Thank you and good night.